Many people are always clear when cooking soup. He doesn't look like he has any appetite. I'll share it with you today. A simple and practical way to make soup. Guarantee that no matter what soup you cook, there will be no clear soup and no water. Silky and refreshing. Today we use tofu. Eggs and shiitake mushrooms are paired to make a soup. First we will bag the tender tofu. Cut the knife into long strips. After cutting, put it on a plate for later use. Then add a spoonful of salt to the warm water. Stir well with a spoon to melt. Then we pour the cut tofu into the warm water. Soak the tofu in light salt water. It can effectively remove its beany smell. At the same time, it can also prevent when cooking easily tofu broken. Prepare a handful of black fungus. Pour in an appropriate amount of warm water to soak it. Next, prepare a small piece of ginger. Slice it first. Then I cut it into filaments. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Prepare a few shallots and cilantro. Cut it into scallions. Friends who don't like cilantro can leave it alone. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Prepare 2 shiitake mushrooms. After washing, cut into thin slices with a knife. Without shiitake, you can use seafood mushrooms or enoki mushrooms. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Prepare a tomato. Cut in half, then cut off the tomatoes. It's tomato season in abundance. It also tastes the best. We also sliced the tomatoes. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. The fungus at this time has been soaked. We clean it by hand. Put the washed fungus on the cutting board. Then cut the fungus into small pieces with a knife. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Add a spoonful of light soy sauce to the bowl. Half a spoonful of balsamic vinegar. Appropriate amount of salt. A little chicken essence. A drop of sugar. Add a little pepper. Then stir well with a spoon. Let the seasoning melt. Stir well and set aside for later use. Add a spoonful of cornstarch to another small bowl. Pour in a small amount of water. We make a water starch in advance. This is the key to thickening the soup color. Stir until there are no granules and set aside for later use. Next, whisk 2 eggs in a small bowl. Stir the eggs well with chopsticks. After stirring, put it aside for later use. Boil water in a pot. Pour in ginger slices. Add a spoonful of salt. Then stir it with a spoon. Melt salt. Boil it with the aroma of ginger. After the aroma of ginger is boiled, we'll use the colander again. Take out all the shredded ginger inside. Then add the cut shiitake mushrooms. Stir with a spoon. Cook the shiitake mushrooms. Then pour in the shredded tofu. After the tofu is put into the pot, it should prevent all the tofu from being smashed. Then add the tomatoes and fungus as well. Continue to push gently with the spoon. Let it heat evenly. After boiling all the ingredients inside, skim off the excess foam on it. This will make the soup look more appetizing. Here's the key. We need to add water starch in small amounts and multiple times. Push gently with a spoon. Let the water starch inside fully blend with the soup color. Next, add the second water starch. Don't join at once, so that you can grasp it very well. Consistency of soup color. Add water starch one last time. Dear friends, you can see the video here. If you think my video, if it helps you, please extend your rich hand and give me a like. Your every message and forwarding is what keeps me going. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement. Add water starch and then we'll turn it down. Then skim off the foam. Then we drizzle the eggs in the soup as they are. This will form a beautiful egg drop. After the egg liquid we will gently push it with the spoon again. If you have shrimp at home, you can add a little fresh. Finally, pour in the sauce just made. Keep pushing with the spoon. Let all the ingredients in it absorb the aroma of the sauce. You can take a look. Now the soup color has become very silky. Next, add sesame oil to enhance flavor. Other cooking oils are fine, no need to add them. Lighter to eat healthy. Pour in the shallots and cilantro before serving. Just a little bit more mixing is almost enough to let shallot die. Such a nutritious, silky and refreshing egg tofu mushroom soup is ready to go. Have you learned all these methods taught to you today? According to this method, no matter what soup you cook, it's silky and refreshing, nutritious and delicious. If you feel good too, just collect it and try it. Well, today's video is shared here. Like my video, remember to like and follow the message and forward it. See you in the next video. Thank you for your support.